We sold everything that we owned. We literally let go of everything that we knew. We moved out of America with virtually no plan, and we totally escaped the matrix. And if you're watching this, we know that there's a part of you that is inspired and wants to do that as well, but maybe you don't exactly know how to do it. Maybe there's a part of you that doesn't have the courage to do it. You just don't have the plan. It's really scary. We understand all of that. And in this video, we're going to break down step by step how we did it, how we got the courage to do it, and maybe give you some ideas on how to do it as well, because it can be your reality.
It can be. You can have it all. If you're new here, my name is Jessy.
And my name is B.
And make sure that you like this video and hit the subscribe button, and we're going to get right into it. That was the craziest thing I've ever done.
100%.
I remember being in my office cubicle and daydreaming of like literally leaving everything behind and getting rid of everything, like selling everything and just like going. And then I did it. Like, that's wild to me. Like, I thought it was always going to just kind of be like a daydream. Like, I would come out of it and I'd be like, oh, okay, lunch is over. Gotta go back to like, you know, typing and reports and things like that. And I was just like, this has got to happen. And I think one of the defining moments was being in my corporate job. There was like I think it was like a 30th work anniversary for someone, and they're serving like Publix cake. If you know Publix, shout out Publix. But they were serving this cake, and I started looking around, and it was like I had this really visceral, I feel like, reaction to it all. And I was like, oh my God, this can't be me. I've got to get out of here. I've got to like save my own life. I've got to save my own life. Nobody's coming to save me. Nobody's coming to take me out of this situation. Like, I have to jump. I have to jump ship. A couple weeks later, I quit my job. I just left.
Wow. And you could be watching this video in your cubicle right now being like, oh my gosh, like that's exactly what I want to do. Like, I've been daydreaming and like I have these like ideas, or maybe you don't, but you just see yourself leaving wherever it is, escaping the matrix, working for yourself, being on the road, van life. If you can feel that, if you can tap into that daydream, that visualization, I have news for you. That means that you have already done it, that you are you have a certain timeline maybe that you haven't tapped into yet, but that version of you has already done it. Because if you like are able to feel all of that, that means it's possible, and that means you've done it. So that's really cool. That's like super inspiring actually, because it's like, oh wow, like it's already done.
It's already done. Once I jumped, I'm telling you, oh my gosh, I can feel like that, the energy from that moment of me taking that leap. And it was like, once I took that first little jump, right, into the unknown, into, oh my God, it's so scary, oh my God, things rapidly happened. It was just like, oh, if I can do this, if I can make this difficult decision for my life, then I can do this, and then I can do this, and I can do this. And I started my own business, and then I let go of that business, and then I I sold my house, and I sold my car, and we sold everything.
Yeah.
And then we packed everything into 4 suitcases, and we were like, one-way tickets, guys. We purchased one-way tickets to Thailand. We had no plan. We had the first hotel, and that was it. We were literally living every day, kind of like day to day, on a day-to-day basis. I know,
which is very uncharacteristic of both of us. Like, she's a Virgo moon, I'm a freaking Capricorn moon. Like, we like structure, we like plans, we like to be grounded, but that is just what our soul was calling for. And we didn't know how long we were going to be gone. Like Jess said, we had one-way tickets. So you don't have to have everything mapped out. Like, a part of me thought, okay, we're going to be gone for like 6 months maybe. And we were gone for like a little under 2, and that was like perfect and beautiful for our process. You might be on the road for like a year, for a decade, forever. Like, it's whatever it is. Like, if you are feeling the call, we are just basically saying, take that first step, and especially if it's an aligned first step, everything out, like the universe follows. Like you move and then the universe follows. So you take that first step, you're going to be like on an accelerated path. And it's not to say that there won't be obstacles that come up, because there were like a lot of logistics, the icky stuff that like, it's like annoying and like kind of really feels like a big hassle in the moment. And like sometimes I feel like at some points it almost deterred us, because at first we thought we were going to go to Costa Rica and, to get our car down there. It was just a lot, you'll figure that out. Like things will pan out in the way that they're supposed to. Just stay the course. Don't allow like little things that pop up to like make that, like, don't allow your mind to be like, oh, that's a sign I shouldn't do it. This is so irresponsible, because it's going to come up. But stay the course.
Right. Stay the course. And something that's just coming to mind right now is I know what held me back for so long was thinking I had to have everything figured out. Everything. I needed an itinerary. I needed to have every waking moment of the journey mapped out. And I realize now how that would have totally taken away from the experience that we had. Had I had everything mapped out, and like, it's a total, when you choose to do this, it's like a total surrender to the universe. You are literally surrendering all of it. And I come from the background of discipline and structure. I was in the military for a little under a decade. So much structure, so much discipline. Everything's mapped out all the time. Logistics. You got to surrender. You got to surrender that. And I'm telling you that the journey's better because of that.
The other thing that I feel like I'm feeling a call to say is that, there were like a lot of things that led up to this point too. So like Jess talked about her story, but like also for me, like, before I even met her, and we didn't know each other very long, maybe like a year before we did this, this move and like escaped the matrix, escaped everything. But like I had to go through this really big, powerful, transformative self-love journey. And in doing that, in choosing myself every single day, I let go of a marriage. I let go of friendships. I let go of an old business. I let go of my home that I built. Oh my gosh, I let go of so much. And at that point, I didn't even consciously know that like, oh, my next move is to like leave America and sell everything. I had like what filled up my Ford Escape at the time. Those are the items that I had. And I had a lot. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like in my humble, like I had a lot. I had a 10,000 square foot building of like my business that just, it was so not aligned. Like things were not, I know it sounds grand, but like things weren't working out there at all. So it really felt like a relief to let that go. But my home that I like put so much energy and money into actually building like from the ground up, like I had to let all of that go so that I could be lighter, so that I could really tune into myself, magnetize my soulmate. Didn't know I was going to do that. And then, okay, like this is what my soul wants to do. I knew though that I didn't want to be in the matrix, and I had been making those steps before. So I had worked as a therapist in private practice, working for different supervisors. It was kind of like corporate, but not really. But in the sense that like I didn't have sovereignty over my schedule. Like when my boss said she wanted me available, I was like, yes, I'll work Saturdays. Yes, I'll do this. Yes, I'll work evenings. I was working every evening. Like I didn't want to do that. So I was so done with that. So I was able to go off and start my own private practice. And that was like a huge first step of like leaving the matrix. It's like, oh my gosh, like I'm an entrepreneur now. And there's a lot that comes with that too. So just know that like, it might not be so clear for some of you. For some of you, it will. Right. But it might not be so clear. There might have to be like a lot of steps, but it's really not a lot, because I look back and it's like, wow, all of that happened so fast. You have to just trust, and this is so hard, but trust that like every step, every decision that you take is leading you to exactly where you're meant to be.
Right. And action brings forth clarity. The more you take these steps, the more clarity you're going to receive. Like, oh, okay, now I know. I took this really big, scary step, or seemingly scary step. But in hindsight, you look back and you're like, oh, wait, that actually wasn't so bad.
It's true.
I look back at so many times where I was afraid to jump. And, you know, even the military, after the military, I was like, I was so afraid. That's all I knew. That's all I knew for almost a decade of my life. You know, I joined when I was a baby, like right out of high school. And it was really scary. I was like, oh my God, reintegrating into the civilian world. Oh my God, how am I going to like be around people? I don't really know. I don't know how to be a corporate job. What? Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or if I want to do that. And like, what are the opportunities? Just like a whirlwind of thoughts and emotions, and finally choosing myself in that moment and be like, you know what? I'm not happy in this, so I'm not going to settle. I'm not happy. This career doesn't make me, it's not fulfilling to me anymore. So I've got to depart, which led me into corporate America, which again was unfulfilled. And I kind of realized like, oh, I'm actually really good at taking leap. I'm a big risk taker.
Yeah.
Like I jumped out of planes too. Like I'm a risk taker, you know, like I'm actually, this isn't so bad.
And if you're watching this video, if you feel this call, this like soul call to like go against the grain and to not do what society expects you to do, maybe what your family is expecting of you, you are a risk taker too. Like deep down, even if you haven't made the leap yet, you are following like the natural state of your soul, which is total freedom, is for you to feel and know that you are a sovereign being. So I really respect anyone that even thinks about doing this. I know it might sound crazy to like other people. Like we're telling you it's not crazy. It can be done and you can do it.
Stability is an illusion. I just want to say that.
Yes,
Stability
that's so important.
Is an illusion. And that was also another piece that held me back.
Yeah.
The other piece was the perfectionist in me was like, I have to have everything lined up. I have to know everything. This other piece, huge, was, oh, well, like, what about stability? I'm not going to have stability in my life. I'm not going to have one place to call home. But it's like, you can have stability wherever you are. Like you are your home. Wherever you are in the world is your home. 100%. And that was the biggest key takeaway for me in my journey when we were out in the world exploring and no plan. And I was totally just surrendered to the universe and whatever was going to happen that day. Stability is an illusion. And you don't let that go. Release it. Release that story that you're telling yourself.
Yeah. And also like creating stability within your own body, within your own fields, and creating like safety too. So if you've made it this far in the video, we're hoping that you're feeling inspired, that you're feeling like ready to maybe take that first step. Let us know in the comments where it is that you want to go, what your vision is. We see you and we support you and we love you so much.
So if you like this video, make sure you like it, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for more videos just like this. And as always,
take what you need, leave the rest, and go love yourself.